President Trump is gone. We no longer have a president who's making the White House a coronavirus hotspot and mocking people for wearing masks and telling the public that they don't work. But the impact of that kind of Republican leadership continues, certainly still visible among Republicans in the states. And frankly, the cleanup continues from that mess. It was only this week, for example, that this guy pled guilty to multiple felonies for defrauding government agencies that he convinced to pay him for millions of N95 masks that he didn't actually have. He never had them. He never had the prospects of having them, but he convinced the Trump administration to pay him $34.5 million for masks he couldn't produce. Why did the Trump administration decide that the federal government should try to buy N95 masks from a guy with absolutely no track record or history in the field whatsoever and no evident access to any of the materials he was supposedly selling? Why did they pick him? I don't know. But they did that while doctors and nurses and respiratory therapists and all the rest were saving their N95s in paper bags and using them over and over and over again until the straps broke. What was the Trump administration doing to try to remedy that catastrophe in American healthcare in the face of a pandemic that would go on to kill 500,000 of us? Well, they found this guy. They just assumed this guy would find them somewhere? Sure, seems legit. Now, charitably, it's possible the Trump administration was moved by this gentleman saying that he was a decorated U.S. Marine. That, of course, is impressive. Maybe that's why they made him their chosen mask procurer for the federal government. He did, in fact, tell them he was a decorated U.S. Marine, but he's not one. He was not actually a decorated U.S. Marine. He actually was not a U.S. Marine at all, decorated or otherwise. So, bad guy, right? Scammer, liar. But if you're the federal government, if you're a 5-year-old with an internet connection, these are the kind of things that can be checked. That maybe you should check before you decide that this guy with absolutely no history in the field is the U.S. government's plan for getting us N95s. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.